and for the rest of this week, you are going to be designing your own bedroom, your dream bedroom. So you might have fancy carpets, you might have amazing sofas in it, you can have a swimming pool if you wanted to, but it's all got to be done under a budget. So today we're going to start by thinking about the boring parts, such as the skirting boards and the colour of paint, but it all needs to be done to design your dream bedroom. So what I'm going to recommend you do is watch this video through and pause it after each section so that you can go away and you can do that section and then come back and watch the next section. Otherwise, if you watch the whole video, you might forget the first section and you have to watch it all over again. So, step 1 is going to be you drawing out your bedroom. You'll need a ruler and a pencil and a double page in your book or an A3 piece of paper. So, using a ruler, draw your room to scale in centimetres. So, for example, I've used 30 centimetres, 16 centimetres, 10 centimetres 5, 20 and 21. If you want more of a challenge, use a shape like this. If you think, oh, I'm not quite confident with area and perimeter or maths in general, use more of a rectangular shape. So, step 2. So you should have paused the video, draw your room and then come back and watch step 2. So step 2, you are calculating how much paint you're going to need for your skirting boards. So, to do this, you need to work out the perimeter of your room. So we all know that to work out the perimeter, we add up all of the sides of our shape. So my total perimeter for my room is 102 centimetres. So the rules say on the Google Classroom sheet that you will need 10 centimetres, for every 10 centimetres of skirting board, you will need 2 tins of paint. So the total perimeter of my room is 102 centimetres. How many 10 centimetres are there in 102 centimetres? So using magic maths, I know that there are 10 lots in 100, which is going to mean I need 20 tins. But I've still got 2 centimetres left over, and that can't be left unpainted. So I'm going to need 1 more tin of paint. So that equals 21 tins. Once you've worked out how much paint you need for your skirting boards, you are going to need to add that to your dream room budget. This sheet can also be found in Google Classrooms. If you can't print it, just write it out in a book, that's fine. So I worked out that each tin was £13. It tells you that on the sheet of Google Classrooms as well. So 21 times 13 is £273. Okay, so you should now have paused the video and worked out step 2. We're now moving on to step 3. So step 3 is working out your windows and your doors. Now there's not much maths involved with this, you're more just plotting them onto your room. You're going to need them in a minute. So on Google Classrooms it explains the different size windows, and the length and the height of the doors. So the first measurement is the length of the window and the second one is the height of the window. Now on your plan you can't really draw the height, you're just drawing on the length, that's the main part, but you need to know how much they are, so I would label how wide and how tall they are, so I would label them too. Once you've added on your windows and your doors, you are going to need to work out how much paint you need for your walls. And the reason we added our windows and doors in is because we don't want to be buying paint to paint the windows, do we? For example, if this was my wall and this blue part is the window, I don't want to be painting the blue part. I'm going to be painting around it. So I don't want to be wasting money in my budget on the blue part of my window. So to do this, you need to work out the area of your wall and the area of your window. So, each wall is 10 centimetres high. So I know that 10 times by 30 is 300 centimetres squared. That's the area of the wall. The area of the window is 3 times by 6 centimetres, it's 18 centimetres squared. So now 300 take away 18 gives me 282. That is how much space needs to be painted just on that one wall. So I chose the most expensive paint. Again, on Google Classroom, you probably have seen it already. There are 2 lists. One is a paint list and one is a wallpaper list. You will need to choose which paint and which wallpaper you want to use. Be careful. Some of the cheaper paints require more coats. So mistake they're going to be, it could end up spending more money.
Yeah, you've got to watch out.
Really, really careful.
Yeah.
So, if I was wallpapering my wall, I'd have only needed one roll for that wall. If I was painting, I've chosen the most expensive paint, so I only need one coat. Got expensive taste. So I only need 6 tins of paint for that wall. It's a big wall. But you're working out all of the walls. So just work out one wall, because otherwise you're going to have 3 walls that aren't painted, or more. Then once you've done that, you need to add it to your budget as well. I would really recommend, after you've worked out today's things, the skirts and paint and the wall paint or wallpaper, work out how much is left of your budget. Is there a lot left? Because the next couple of days, you're going to spend more of your budget and you want as much available as possible. So think carefully. Good luck, and we can't wait to see them.